Hello, everyone. Surprise. Wanted to just sneak up on you and see if anyone showed up today. It's out of focus, so someone is going to show up, I'm sure. Coffee in a solo cup. I got a text telling me that I'm live. Thank you. All right, let's see who's here. Got a big one. Who showed up on this surprise Sunday? Someone did. Maybe it's David. Joanne, hi, hon. Missed you yesterday or the day before yesterday. Couldn't figure out what happened to you. Where are you at, Joe? Are you home? Oh, hey, we got 5. David is not going to like this. I'm going to get too many people here. Okay, Joe. Are you with Kathy right now? Okay, come on. We got 5 people here. Who's sneaking up on me? You guys are great to show up, even if it's just 5. Well, I know someone is here. So let's see. I know all of my subscribers are in church. Yeah, right. They were home today. Okay. Well, I just thought I would have a surprise visit just for maybe a half an hour. See what's going on with everyone. And now we got 6, but no one is saying anything. Come on, guys, bring something up, good or bad. Or maybe they're getting bogged down by an ad or something. Hello, someone is there. And they're leaving. Hey, Joe, how's the weather there by you? Is it warm today? Joanne, did you tell them that you could not miss our live show? You should have. Come on, folks. 6 people here. Say hello. 7. 7 people here. Almost enough to march. Down to 6. Hey. I had nothing to say. I just wanted to say hello. Oh, okay, Joe. Just wanted to say hello. Francis. Hi, Francis. Francis and Francine both probably should have won the Elvis trivia. I'd read about 20 questions, and I was only supposed to read about 10. So I just kept going. Was nothing else to do. So What's new, guys? Bridget. Hi, Bridget. It's going good. Going good. Bridget says hello to me all the time. No, no trivia today, hon. Okay, now we're getting there. Now there's 8, and they're not shy about saying hello. Who's there? And now there's 7. So I guess they just wanted to see what's going on. They wanted to see if David's here. David's not here. They sign out. I'm just kidding. David would be back tomorrow to make some videos. He better. I always keep a few in the bank just in case he's missing an action. Hey, I caused a little stir yesterday on Facebook, right? You guys that follow Facebook. Goodness gracious. It wasn't meant to be all that. That's why I deleted it this morning. I said, whoa, it's getting out of hand here. What I meant to say and maybe it didn't come out right was that it crossed my mind to do other things besides Elvis to try to make a few dollars because there's nothing in Elvis. Nothing. Thank you for playing You'll Never Walk Alone. It's a beautiful song. It is. Always makes me cry. Well, I'm happy when I make you cry. That's a good thing. Elvis does touch your heart and soul. He does. He does. Christine, nice to see you. I was talking about that Facebook post I put on. It wasn't meant to be all that. I just mentioned maybe play something else because there's nothing for Elvis. Everything's copyright, and you have to go through too many things to try to get them uncopyrighted. Then you have to wait 30 days, and then they say, oh no, it's still not. It's still copyrighted. You can't, and it just goes on and on. After a while, it gets a little aggravating. But you can't do a whole lot with Elvis. Just Elvis. It's a hobby. Hi, Martha. Nice to see you. Seen you Friday. Yeah. I was just talking about this stupid Facebook thing I put on, and I got rid of it too. It's getting out of hand, and it wasn't meant to be that. I have that. I have that Facebook link on there, and nothing I hate worse. And I told David and the others, I said, I don't like asking for money. I don't like it at all. It seems like you're begging. Michael, nice to see you, buddy. I knew you'd be here. I just stopped in for a few minutes to explain this crazy Facebook thing. And what I meant to say was maybe we would do other things besides Elvis. But we decided we're just going to stick with Elvis, and that's it. I'm not going to ask for any more money. But the link for PayPal will be there, but I'm not asking for anything. So it's a simple. I don't like it. I don't like to ask for anything. And if you guys, if all the subscribers had something, they would give it. They don't have anything. That's what I was telling those guys. I'm a senior too. I know things are tough, so we'll just deal with it as we go along. We'll keep putting Elvis on, and it's as simple as that. So You guys are saying hello to each other, and that's just wonderful. David will be back in town tomorrow, and we'll have some more coffee in a solo cup. Hey, that movie, I hope, is coming out in a couple of weeks. So, the concert, epic. Hey, Bobby, I knew you'd be here, buddy. BCO Jr., he's just a good person. You know, some of these songs that I've got to start creating videos. Some of these songs, you look for them and no one plays them. I mean, here, look at this. These are, those are requests. There's probably, I'm going to say 40 to 50 on here. And people don't play those and they're hard to find. So I'm going to have to just make my own videos. I'm just going to have to do it. And I don't got to worry about anyone else. And Carolyn's in Memphis. Is she really, Martha? Yeah, well, she told us she's going to Memphis. And she can't stop in here. Where till I see her? She can stop in and say hello. I imagine she's busy now, climbing over the wall. Someone tell her that you don't have to do that anymore. I did. Oh, thank you, Mike. I didn't know how that was going to turn out. You know, I'm not used to doing this anymore without David, but sometimes you just got to do them. But if you love the song and you love what you're doing, it'll be okay. But I have this thing with David, and sometimes it's just funny. And I know you guys like David too. And so do I. I like it much better when he's here. But sometimes he's not here. So thanks, Mike. Yeah, that's a really good song. Never Walk Alone. Thank you, Francis. I really enjoyed doing that song. That song turned out better than what I thought the song was, because they've been asking every week for it. And hey, Elvis History. But it worked out. So that's that. Anna. Yeah, nice to see you, Anna. We don't see you all the time, but I've seen you Friday too. Good to see you. Yeah, I just stopped in a few minutes just to explain that crazy Facebook page. I mean, it seems like anytime I post something, I get in trouble. So, but it wasn't meant to be anything serious. I was just running it by everyone about doing something else, and David didn't care for it either, and that was enough for me. So we'll keep doing this Elvis, and till there is no more Elvis, and that's going to be probably 5 years from now. You guys are talk to each other more than you know, I have not played some of these songs in so long. The requests, there's a ton of them, and that it brings back memories to some of these songs, because I haven't played them in years. I'm not fond of moving on with Francis wants to know my next song. I don't know. I never planned ahead anything in my whole life. Good morning, Leslie. Morning, champ. There's a lot of champs here today. Yeah, I didn't plan any song. I just look over what I got and I say, it's been here a while. I better put this on. but we do have some good ones. Champ, yeah. I called you that before. We got a few champs. Michael's a champ this week. You know what I'm going to do? I'm pretty sure, unless you guys tell me, no, that's dumb. But, I did some songs at the beginning, and I think I even did one or two with David where we stopped it continuously. And we're going to, I think I want to do those songs over where I don't stop them. Because you don't make anything on them anyway, so why shouldn't I play the whole thing all the way through? And David will get a better feel for the song if I play it all the way through. I hate stopping those songs, and we did on, I don't know, 3 or 4, and a couple of these I did by myself, and like 77, How Great Thou Art. I did that by myself. David has never seen that video, so I'm going to break him in. He doesn't like to watch the 77. Some of the 77 ballads. He said it's just so sad. And it is sad, but when he's, but anyway, I'm going to do a couple of that I did before by myself. And so David can see the whole thing. And like I said, he hasn't seen How Great Thou Art, the 77. He has no idea about that song. Thanks, Bobby. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock in London. Okay. 77 videos are hard to watch. Yeah, even for me. And although I've seen them all, oh God, probably 1,000 times. But some of those are just so good. My Way, How Great Thou Art. Yeah, just have fun. This is what it's all about. That's what Elvis would want us to do. He would be so shocked to see all of this on YouTube. I mean, Leslie, I think we did Unchained Melody together. Yeah, I don't think we stopped it either, but I'm not positive, so I'd have to watch it again. Yeah, if it's Elvis, Mike, no complaints. But I will not say on there that we have never seen this before. I will on How Great Thou Art, because David hasn't seen it. But the other ones that we watched together, I'm not going to lie about that. I got a feeling that there's a lot of people on YouTube that tell little fibs. Right, Leslie? Yeah, it's hard to watch. It is. Unchained Melody, talking about. $18. Holy cow. It is a classic, Michael. No doubt about that. You can't watch it, Leslie? Yeah, he does. It's got to be hard to play the piano the way he did and sing that song too. I mean, can listen to it. Yeah. I don't know that that's the saddest one to watch. My Way is sad, and so is How Great Thou Art. Yeah, it does, Mike. It does. There's some good ones on there though that we haven't reacted to. That David has no idea what they are. In the early morning rain, and that's pretty nice. And thanks to Karen Burke, gave me her video of Fever from '73, and we're gonna do that Monday. Yeah, I'm so lonesome I could cry. We did that song, yes. Hey, Suspicious Minds, good to see you, buddy. About to take eggplant parm out of the oven. Wanted to say thank you. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking with me. You've been here a long time, buddy, and I appreciate you. Believe me. Fairy Tale's a good song. Yes, it is. Good old country song. Who wrote that song? It wasn't Willie Nelson, was it? Did you ever meet me? Hi, Terry. How are you? I don't remember you, but I'm happy you're here. No, I wish I could have met Elvis. Sure do. I tried many times at Graceland. Huh. I tried many times. CC Ryder. Have we done CC Ryder? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, here. Let me get that one down there. Nothing wrong with CC Ryder. People get tired of that song because it's always the first one they hear. Way down. Yeah, I have that. I'm going to put that on. Yeah. Way down low. My way. No one sings My Way. You know, there was I had to tell you a quick story. At some point, you should tell us more about yourself and your background. Okay. Well, more about myself. I always knew your name was Paul. That's a start. I think I've told quite a bit. You know, I got married, 17. We had 2 boys, and my oldest son is 59. Can you believe that? He's going to kill me for telling him. He ain't going to watch this anyway. And my youngest is 56. So we only had 2. One grandson, David, in case you guys don't know him. He misses a lot of work. I have to ride him up here. And Wonder of You, yeah, beautiful song. Don't. I got that ready for David Monday. I need him here for 2 or 3 hours. We get a lot done. Yeah. And boy, the trips we made I can still remember the guard walking us up to the house, and Elvis was home. And he said, Elvis is so happy right now about his new record. And I said, what's that? And he said, that's climbing up the charts. Burning Love. And I said, really? And he said, yeah. And I said, yeah, I have the single. And he said, well, it's climbing up towards #1. And Elvis is really excited. He was telling me about that. So it was nice to talk to someone that actually talked to Elvis. And yeah, my boy, I have it down. I have half of it done. Suppose, yes, Monday. Tomorrow Never Comes, Leslie, we did that song. Good song. Good reaction to that song, too. David was getting excited. I remember that song. Yeah, but that was the highlight for our vacation. Sometimes we go to Vegas. Sometimes we go to Memphis. And just stopping at Graceland. I remember the first time we stopped there. Goodness. Early 60s, I want to say. And it was just a thrill to be there. I just didn't want to leave. So, so I've been a diehard Elvis fan for so long. And Uncle Vester, I mean, my goodness, I've talked to him so many times. He was a good guy too, always hawking something, always trying to sell pictures or something. He was a good guy though. You would have thought that, hey, do you really need to sell pictures? I don't know. Maybe he did. Yeah, it's good to see people here that's not here on Friday. Yeah, my boy is good. Yes, it is. And I have that. I have it, half of it done. I just got to get that boy here. Yeah, played cards, Joanne, with, that's right, played cards in the guardhouse. That's funny. I remember telling Joanne's husband that you guys play cards in there, and me and Joanne will sneak up to the house. It didn't happen, though, right, Joe? Those were fun days. Fun days. Just hanging outside that guardhouse. So, and we usually did it late at night, if I can remember right. Oh, it's been a while since I've been to Graceland. You know, I have been there a couple times since they let you in the house, maybe 3 times. So I just don't think not much use of me going anymore unless I get a chance. Easy for my kids and grandkids. Yeah, just buy her something, Elvis. She'll love it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know, they could never buy Elvis for me because I always bought it the minute it came out. I would make phone calls to the record shop. Did you get this album in by Elvis yet? So when he said, yeah, I said, hold me one. I'm coming down. This is our dance. And I have that. Yeah, David's going to love that song. That is so beautiful. Yeah, right, Francis, I am. And a wacky, I always called him wacky old Uncle Vester. He wasn't wacky, though. He was a good guy. But he didn't care to take us up to the front of the house when Elvis is home. And he would tell you, I don't care. He's sleeping anyway. So let's go. So he said if he does come out, he's not going to say anything. He might even say hello to you guys. So that was awesome of him to do that. He's a good guy. Yeah, we got married so young. Just we were almost finished with school, and we got married, and we stayed married 59 years. So it's a long time. Yeah. Yeah, Francis. I think Elvis would have came out. He would have said hello to him, maybe even signed an autograph for us, or I don't know, but we sure did just want to meet him one time, and that would have been great. Yeah, right, Mike. 59 years. Yeah. It would have been 60 this past year. You know what? We got married on Elvis's birthday, January 8th. It's funny, right? Sure did. She asked me later, she said, did you plan that? I said, well, kind of. I know everyone's ready for that movie. I hope it's in September we get to see that. Oh, you got married on his on the anniversary of his death, Mike? Is that you told me before? I forgot. Leslie. Oh, okay, Mike. Thank you. I got a woman. I know we did the one from '77. We just did it. Wasn't that long ago. I want to do I Got a Woman from '70. But man, that movie, that's the way it is. They won't let me put nothing on. I don't know how other people get through, but they block me almost every time. But I keep trying, so different ways. Yeah. Who was that I was listening to yesterday talking about Elvis? He could turn it on and turn it off. I wish I could remember who that was. I know I seen Rick Springfield was talking about Elvis. I don't know, you guys might have seen that. He had nothing but good words to say about. They were on the same plane together. In case you didn't see it, but he said he was in the front, taking pictures with people, signing autographs, and he said uh, entertainers just didn't do that. But there was Elvis doing it. And he said he got to talk to him for a while, and so hey, that's our Elvis, right? Just a good guy. He appreciated his fans, that's for sure. Yeah. What the heck was that? Everyone I've seen just bragged about Elvis, huh? Donny Osmond, for one. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of. Have you seen video where Elvis laughs a lot? I have. He's wearing an eagle suit. Yeah, I have seen that, Francis. Yeah. You know, there's no other entertainer that can just laugh while he's on stage and get away with it, and people are applauding. Uh, yes, you're right. You're right. Because we did that Are You Lonesome Tonight, the laughing one, and David and myself, and I heard it how many times, but David has not. And we just watched that and we laughed and laughed. It was nice. That was Donny Osmond. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know if you guys seen that or not. I might have seen that on Facebook. Uh, he was talking about Elvis would go on stage and do this fantastic show. I'm just paraphrasing. Do this fantastic show, and then you go in the back, and he just turned it off. He was just a regular human being, and I guess it probably was hard to imagine someone performing the way he did, and then go back to meet him, and he's a completely different person, just a normal human being. And that's what the guard said, when at Graceland when Elvis was alive, and we were there so many times. They said, "No, he's just a normal person. Comes down, talks, and I sure wish he would have came down and talked while we were there." Yeah, that's right, Leslie. Holy cow! It's 2 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Okay, look, this entertainer, I don't know his music. I don't know him. John Cougar Mellencamp, is that his name? I don't know. Are there any fans of his? Uh, I don't know. Boy, I seen that video. I just crossed a video of him, and he was something else. I hear he's a big star, but I don't know him. So, nah, that meatloaf is gone. That's 2 days ago. I had meatloaf for 2 days. I'm done. One, you know of him? Yeah, me too. I knew of him, but he was on stage playing his guitar, and one of the people in the front said, uh, "Talk. Why don't you talk less about politics and sing more?" And he got so mad and upset that he left the stage. So instead of having that guy thrown out or whatever they do, he punished everyone in the whole audience by leaving. He just said, "Show's over," and he walked off, and that was the end of it. So yeah, I'm not a fan after that. Why would you do that? I mean, there's a few entertainers, that's what they do, and people that go to their shows, they know they talk politics, and that's fine with me. It's like the channel selector on the TV. If you don't like it, change the channel. He was at Graceland when Elvis came down to the gate. Now, Leslie, who are you talking about? John Mellencamp? Because I missed, I wasn't reading before that. So, oh, your doctor. Oh, goodness. He went to get hypnotized to try to remember it. It was at Graceland when Elvis came down to the gate. You know what? I believe it. He sure did. Sure did. Huh. Priscilla's in big trouble. Boy, don't get me started on that. Who was that? Might have been Mike that got me started on her one time, and I got one lady. She didn't like me saying anything about Priscilla, so I don't do that anymore, and I probably shouldn't. But when I'm not on here, I do. Yeah. Why? Why is she in big trouble, Mike? Um, for a better, have a large picture of the king covering the wall. Oh yeah, I did hear something about that, Mike. Uh, Renegade. Yeah, yeah. Instead of having one big one, I thought about just having some small stuff there. But yeah, you might be right about that. You wasn't here when I told that story. It's been weeks now. But I worked for Singer Company when Elvis had that 68 special. I don't even know if I told that story. I think I did. But I was working for Singer. And all over the company, they took these posters and they put them, there must have been 20 of them, just all around the company. They were everywhere just to remind you that that special was coming on TV. I can't remember the date. Was it December 3rd or something like that? But, and they had it up for 3 months. I never swiped one of those. I'm not a thief, but if I had that to do over, I would have got half of them, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Singer, I worked for him. But I wish I would have got some of those. No, I can't. I can't watch her. Yeah. I- You know what? She was married to this, not married. She lived with the other guy for 21 years, which is fine. But, she keeps writing books about Elvis. Geez, how many? She wasn't with Elvis that many years. I mean, she was with this guy for 21 years, had his son, which is fine too. Singer Sewing Machine. Yeah, that's who produced the Singer show. But I didn't work for the sewing company. Singer owned a bunch of small companies, and one was a printing. That's the one that I worked at. And but Singer owned it. Yeah, we could. Everyone there bought sewing machines because you got them for almost nothing. So I bought one too, and it lasted forever. Yeah, yeah. I, you know, I was just telling someone this morning. These people that have all that money, oh, goodness. I say it's just never enough. Now Priscilla is, I don't know how old she is, 70 something, right? Got to be close to 80. Oh, did you, Bobby? You worked at Singer and you built cabinets? Okay. Well, my point is, how much money do you need? Where does the point come to where you say, you know what, I'm not working anymore? She's 80. I'm not working anymore. I'm just going to kick back and enjoy what I have, spend some of my money. But I don't know. To each his own. You find out now the more people that know what she's about don't like her as much, but they don't want to talk about her, and I don't know. It's just never enough. They never have enough. Yeah. I've got enough. I got plenty. Your ex-husband worked at Singer too? Oh yeah, that's right, Joanne. He worked with me. But he was on first shift. I was on second shift. I didn't see your name there when they did that. Yeah. It's funny. Well, I guess my surprise is over. I hadn't thought someone, I don't remember who, I didn't write names down next to all these requests. I don't remember who, some of these songs, I said, God, I haven't heard these songs in so long. I Can Help. It's the next one I'm getting it started. I've already, Patricia has done some stuff, gave us a couple of videos and stuff on Facebook. So thank her. And she wants, it was either Blue Moon or Kentucky or Ask Me. I think it was Ask Me. And I have not heard either one of them songs in a long time. I Can Help is another one. I haven't heard it in years. Hmm. Yeah, there's at least 50 songs on this sheet alone. So, yeah, it is. Yes, fun song. Blue Moon of Kentucky. Now, see, I can't wait to get David here to listen to this because I'm going to play him a little bit of, this is B Monday, a little bit of Bill Monroe, his version of Blue Moon of Kentucky. And then I'm going to play him Elvis's. He'll react to Elvis's. So that'd be good. And I might have told you before. Leslie, was that you? Okay. Great, Leslie. Let me put that down. Leslie. Blue Moon, Kentucky, Leslie, scratch it out. We will not be doing that song. Just kidding you, dear. Oh, not stuck in my head. Yeah, I got you. My brother, my aunt, my grandfather, and two uncles also worked for. No kidding. Guess we all worked for Singer. What did they do, Bobby? I mean, was it all cabinets and that? Singer had so many small companies. So. But mine went out of, they just closed the doors. Oh, I want to say 74. I can't remember. Yeah, he was Bill Monroe's. Well, my story was they interviewed Bill Monroe on one of them TNN television shows, and he said, "What did you think when Elvis Presley did your song Blue Moon of Kentucky?" And he said, "Elvis a fine boy." And he said, "Yeah, but what did you think of his version of your song? He was a good boy. Did you like that song?" I'm telling you, Elvis was a fine boy. And that's all he would say. But he hated Elvis's version of that song. He had to. Bluegrass, old time singer in the 30s and 40s. Yeah. Huh. But that was so funny the way he said that. He's a good boy. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah. Oh, y'all did the same thing. Were there pictures up and stuff like that, posters, Bobby, for the 68 special? No, Ray Charles, he did not like Elvis. He thought Elvis was stealing from the black community. And he just didn't know. So I always said if Ray Charles could have seen him perform in Vegas, he would have loved him. Yeah, I've got that down. Sure do. Long Lonely Highway. Long Lonely Highway. Make sure I got that down towards the end there. Let me tell you something. I sometimes, even though the song it comes from a movie and Elvis is singing it in the movie, half of the time I bypass that and I look for one that's not in the movie. The reason is because they block me half the time. Half the time, it's either MGM, Paramount, or Sony. They do not want me to put that on if it's attached to a movie. And half the time I can get them, but half the time I can't. So I just want to let you know. City by Night. David and I love that song. That's one of our top videos, and I could not get it from the movie, but that's okay. We got a good one anyway. No poster, but a lot of pictures of everyone working there back then. Okay, Bobby, where was that company located? Just curious. Hey, Eb, how are you? Yeah, we're just sitting here shooting the bull. Michael, you take care, my friend. No, I just showed up just to say hello, see who would stop by, and we've been here 50 minutes, and that was in Arkansas. Okay, okay. Of course, mine was in Schiller Park, Illinois. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Michael. We're just telling Elvis stories. How we all met him and we all sang with him and all that. Yeah, right. Oh, I didn't know. No one got notified. I just popped on here and we did have 20. I just came on and just to see who would show up, and 20 people showed up. So no, there was no notify. I didn't notify anyone because I didn't know I was going to do it. Actually, I came upstairs here by the computer to record some songs to get ready for Monday. And instead, I just said, let me sign on for a while. Eb, I worked with a guy. His last name was Engel. Matter of fact, him and I are the only two left from our company that's living. Everyone else is gone. With or without David. Well, David's out of town, Ed. So he will be back tomorrow, and he better be here to make some videos. I'm going to have to write him up. Yeah, I think they closed all the small companies down, and they wanted to get into some kind of robotics or something. I'm talking to Bobby Jr. He worked for Singer Company like I did. So if you're subscribed, it sends notification. Yes, it does. I don't know. I don't know how her settings or his settings are. I don't know. Hey, look, this is David's thing. All this technology stuff. I don't know any. I can figure out some things, but it takes me time. And he just snaps to it right away. He understands stuff better than I do. If I take something else in, I have to let something else out. So. You are at Francis Ditson. If you're subscribed, it sends notifications. Yes, that's right, it does. And so it did not send Eb a notification. I don't know why. I don't know. I was just telling someone how to turn their notifications on, and they went through the whole process, and they said, well, it's already on. Then I don't know. I'm lost too. So if it's already on, it should notify you. Huh. I don't know why. All I know is it's in your settings, and it says notifications, and there's a slide button. Oh, was it really? Leslie? Great. A YouTube glitch, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't get blamed for that one because I stay in enough trouble here on this thing. So yesterday was not my day. Better today though. I still got to work and record some songs. I got to look for some songs. Some are not on there. I was saying earlier that I'm going to have to start doing my own videos and then add my own music to it because some of these I ask a lot of times, can I use your video? And they won't even answer you. So it's the way it is. Yes, YouTube, and I have to be careful because I haven't gotten a strike yet, but boy, I've got plenty of warnings. You will not be able to monetize. You will not be able to show this in certain countries, and it just goes on and on. Yeah. Yeah. Normally YouTube will release after 3 days. YouTube does not release any music till after 30 days. Sometimes. Yeah, 30 days. And, to tell you the truth, I have 9 videos right now. I'm waiting for them to release them. I've asked, and most of the time they do. Sometimes they don't. So, but I've got 9 in the oven right now on YouTube waiting. So mostly 50s this time. We've done some 50s, and we both love these songs. So, Vicky, hi. Hey, champ. Got so many champions here. Makes me happy. I signed on an hour ago, Vicky, so I was just getting ready to leave in a couple of minutes. So. Who is someone sick? Eb, 3 weeks now. Hope she feels okay. I hope we don't have any subscribers that are sick. Oh, who are you talking about, Francis? Ron from Seattle. Hi, Ron. Yesterday I said, no, Friday I said, hello, Mr. Roberts. Yeah, that would have been great. That would have been great. Elvis and Buddy did a duo. I can think of a lot of people I would have liked to seen Elvis do a duo with. The Colonel didn't want him to do any duos. No. He didn't want to split any of that money with anyone. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ed. Yeah. Yep. The Colonel liked that gambling money, didn't he? Jeez. I bet we got a few seniors here that like to travel to that casino and hit them slot machines. I do. I like to do it too, once in a while. I guess I should wrap this up. Had Elvis lived, do you think he would have done a live duet with Lisa Marie? Yeah, no question about it. Yes, he would have. And Colonel wouldn't have been able to stop that. He would have encouraged it after he got his hand down inside that pocket, both pockets. Okay. Same amount of money. Tom was a good promoter, but an awful manager. I think he did wonders for Elvis up until the Army. And if Elvis would have said, when I get out, I'm going to find someone else, that would have been a great move for Elvis. It wouldn't have been a lot of those silly movies. He would have had better quality movies, better quality songs. That's just my opinion. But my opinion is he should have dumped him when he was in the Army. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Eb. I hardly get anyone that says these ads are killing me. Yeah, it's rare that someone says that. There's another lady that says that. I'm sick of you and your no, not me, but your ads. She's probably sick of me too. Yeah, he did. He worked him, and he didn't have to. Elvis just traveled back and forth across the United States constantly, doing concerts and doing Vegas. And, like I told David, how many times can you sing Suspicious Mind in 1 month? He had 60 shows in 1 month. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I think he was bored. Yeah, he was. He used to complain about the Hilton smelling, in the back and stuff like that. Folks, I got to get out of here. I have to. If I'm going to get any work done, I sure appreciate everyone coming here, though. You never know. I could sign on any time. Yep. Right, Leslie. I think so too. It helped. If you notice, David and I, we never mentioned anything about Elvis's problem and stuff like that. I always just say, well, he was sick. Well, he was sick. I don't want to get into that other stuff. And I told David, I don't want to get into it, and I don't want you to get into it. We're never going to mention it. And he agreed. And, that's we're not here for that reason. And we're not here for religion and politics and all this other stuff. And we just want to have fun here and do just like we're doing right now. No one's complaining, or maybe it's about the ads, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Francis, nice to see you. I will see you again, and I'll see you on Facebook. Long live Elvis. That's right, champ. She doesn't like that. Joanne, everyone, love my Elvis family. Yeah, me too. It's a wonderful family we got here. To have 1,500 subscribers, you would think that others would be on here, but a lot of people don't like Facebook. They don't like, see, David runs the other one. I can't think of it. But I hardly go on there. I just, once in a while, I'll slip in and say hello to David, but I just don't. I got enough to do without bothering him. So. That's right, Francis. And we do it well. We all do. Eb, I will see you. Leslie, Francis, Joanne, Vicky, Bobby Jr. Take care, brother. That's all I see right now. I'm sure there's more. But to everybody, I want you to have a wonderful day. It's 2:30 Central Time here. So I've got to go take care of my dog right now. And she's down there waiting for me to take her out and give her something to eat. So that's what I'm heading to do. You guys take care. Eb, see you later, my friend.